One winner will walk away with $1,000 in cash. We're going to hand them a big freaking check, and we'll do that at the end of the night. And tomorrow night, they will be emceeing the Cat House Lounge Comedy Night and introducing our Be Rich comedian who's going to be here on the stage for the Cat House Lounge Comedy Nights, which are every Thursday night.
I've been open about the fact that in college, I played for the other team, not the Jayhawks, but the lesbians. And I like lesbians. Women are fabulous. You guys are great. You're also psycho bitches a lot of the time. And really, I think there's a one psycho bitch per household limit.
But in my opinion, alcoholism is the most fun disease out there. I mean, think about it, really. Who sneaks a flask of malaria into a college football game?
I'm doing good, by God. I know I look like shit, but I'm doing good. I've been taking a lot of vitamins lately, lots of vitamins. I don't know if they're doing any good, but I've been pissing every color of the rainbow, so that's a pretty good plus.
So my friends play a lot of first-person shooters and like Halo, Gears of War, and all type of stuff. And like people get like shot and murdered and burned in these games, but they always die like gangsters. They be like, oh, ouch, oh, you got me. It's like, really? Because if you even graze me with a flamethrower, it hurts so bad.
And so I'm kind of interested in, things that might plague me in the future. So I was reading this book called Brain Lock, and it's about obsessive compulsive disorder, which is OCD, or obsessive compulsive disorder, If
I don't win this contest tonight and get this $1,000, I'm gonna have to tell my little girl that there's no Santa. And it's gonna be on your heads. She's 7, so she's a little old, and I think she's on to us. The other day, she said, from Santa, she'd like the power to fly and a real tail. We're pretty sure she's just fucking with us at this point.
Whenever I think of Alco, guys, I like to think of my grandma. I don't know about you guys, but I think of my grandma. And, I really like hanging out with my grandma. I love hanging out with my grandma, actually. That's not because she's neat or anything, or because she has Alzheimer's and I kick her ass and guess who. But it's more the fact that she has a shitload of Vicodin.
I had to be up here for 10 minutes. I'm like, 10 minutes? I got the email from Sean Rock, like, shit, this is a fucking job. Y'all still ain't paid me yet. That's some bullshit. I was like, 10 minutes? So I'm starting to look at it like a job. I'm starting to procrastinate. I'm showing up for work late. I don't know who my bosses are, but fuck them.
I was like, James Bond can say, Bond, James Bond. Get whatever the hell he wants, get any women. Women sleep with him on the spot. I was like, I'm gonna give that a shot. So I go to La Fiesta, and there's a beautiful girl there with tiggle bitties in there. And I walk up to her, and I was like, Hanson, Luke Hanson. She looks right at me, and she's like, off. Fuck off.
I'm like, well, why can't you just reuse the plastic bags? Okay, I mean, everyone has like 200 of them at home. We just keep them. In that case of emergency, we have to keep them. And I was like, okay, well, if I just reuse these plastic sacks at home, people might start to think that I'm like a homeless person. Well, I definitely am not into that, right? Because if I'm gonna, create the facade that I'm going green, I want to be like the cool, chic, trendy green, right? Which is actually more like an emerald. And not like the hobo green, which is, it's probably more like a pea green.
Let's bring the comedians up here tonight.
Let's hear it for Shelby, ladies and gentlemen.
Shelby Moolah.
The Cat House Lounge. Let's hear it for the Colonel.
Lou Johnson.
Give it up for Cody Dietrich.
Captain Record.
Paul Nyakatura.
And finally,
she's waiting for an official introduction, Mary Renee.
These guys have entertained you for the past 3 weeks. A big round of applause for all our comedians.